It is chapter 3, current electricity of class 12th. And today's topic is combination of resistance. Although the combination of grouping of resistance from this year is not in our syllabus at CBSE related these, but in many cases, in many derivations and many study, just like in cells, there are requirement of combination of cells. That is why I am giving you brief discussion. So combination of resistances, it is made by two methods. In series, some resistance are connected in series, suppose 3, and they are sending current. This is the key. Current will send by the cell through resistances, and ammeter can measure the current. So in series, what is the formula to find the equivalent capacitance? And the formula is RS, means resistance in series, or equivalent resistance, equals to the sum of all the resistances. In series, same current or same charge flow through each resistance, but potentials are different. Here V1, V2, V3, it is different. Equivalent resistance will increase, R will increase and will be greater than the largest one. If R1, R2, R3, R4, many resistances are, so RS will be greater than R1, individually greater than R2, individually greater than R3. In parallel, how we connect? First terminal of each resistance is connected to the battery, and second terminal to the negative terminal of the battery. Thus, this is the parallel combination. And in our houses, all the devices are connected. So this method is used in our houses. In parallel, the equivalent can be found as 1 upon Rp equal 1 upon R1, reciprocal of all the individual resistances and its sum. Thus, the equivalent resistance decreases and will be less than the smallest one connected in parallel. Current is different, but potential is same of each resistance. Across each resistance, potential is same. The next topic is Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? The resistance of a conductor remains constant if physical condition and temperature of the conductor is constant. अगर इसकी लेंथ, क्रॉस सेक्शन एरिया एंड टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट रखें तो फिर इसका रेजिस्टेंस भी कांस्टेंट रहता है. मींस रेशो ऑफ V अपॉन I, द पोटेंशियल अप्लाइड और पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस अक्रॉस कंडक्टर और वायर and the current flowing through it will remains constant. Suppose we have a conductor and it is connected to the battery, positive terminal, negative, battery, key and emitter. We applied a potential difference, length A, cross section area, length L, cross section area A. Suppose n is the number of electrons in per unit volume of this conductor. When it is subjected to electric field or potential difference, the electron experiences a force and will start to move against electric field, means towards the positive potential, means higher potential, with drift velocity. As I discussed with you, drift velocity is the average velocity of free electrons toward which they move towards positive potential. So from this, let a conductor length and area of cross section, potential applied, current flowing through it. We know the relation between current and drift velocity, that is I equals NEAVD. We had discussed it earlier. And similarly, relation between drift velocity and torque, means relaxation time, is this. So we will put the value of Vd in this equation and will get I equals this, because E equals V upon L, potential gradient. So when we put the value of E as V upon L, then V upon I will be equal mL upon this. But V upon I is equal to R, it is constant. For a given conductor, length, area of cross section and N, all will be constant. M and E are universal constant, 9 10 to the power minus 31 approx, E 1.6 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. If temperature remains constant, then tau will also constant, so all are constant, means resistance remains constant. This is the Ohm's law.